There are two ways of adding events. First is from the homepage itself. When you're in a hurry, you can just simply click the calendar button here and begin typing the description of the event. Let's say it's Libby's dentist appointment, 10 a.m. It will happen on 27th of January, and you can choose the kind of notification you wish for this event. For example, if you choose a standard notification, that means that the day before the event there will be an orange notification bubble displayed on the events icon on the homepage. And on the day of the appointment, that notification bubble will turn red. You may choose to be reminded in advance, in which case you'll select this Remind Me option and set the number of days you wish to be reminded. So you'll add that in. Alternatively, if it's a type of event you don't want a notification bubble on the homepage, you'd select None in here. In this case, we want a standard reminder for this particular appointment, and we'll add that in. Now, the second way of adding appointments or events is from the inside the module itself. So in here we'll just select the plus button on the toolbar, and let's say it's a type of event that we don't necessarily need a notification for. We just want it in the calendar just in case we decide to go. Something like Perils in the Park, and that will be on the 24th of December, today. We don't need to be reminded about it. Okay, so one more type of events that we might want to add is something that has a corresponding website. Let's say it's a meetup. Here we go. This particular one, some sort of discussion. We'd add that in. And there's also the option of adding a web link to that event. So if you know the web address, you just select that, go back to it, and paste the link in. What happens here, let's say this is on the 2nd of January. Once we add that in, you can see that description of the event is also a clickable link. If we click that, a new tab will open and take us to the web page of that event. There is also this annual tick box, and this is usually for things like birthdays. So if you add Uncle Ben's birthday, you'd tick the annual box and it'll be automatically regenerated. You wouldn't need to add Uncle Ben's birthday every year. Now, if you need to update an event or delete it altogether, you choose this edit icon here. Let's say for Uncle Ben's birthday, you'd need to buy a present. So in this case, you'd change the notification to, say, 3 or 4 days prior and update it. So now, as you can see, the bell is filled in, which says there is a prior notification. So beginning from the 1st of January, you will see a green notification icon on the home page that says that there is an event coming up. You need to look it up to see what's happening. So buy a present will be the action there. So that's editing an event, and if you for some reason need to delete an event, like this one for example, you just select the red cross icon. It'll ask you for confirmation and delete it out of the calendar. So updating and deleting is quite easy. Now there are 2 more buttons here on the toolbar. One is the monthly view. This view is here in order for you to quickly see what's on a day. Right here today we have 2 gray dots. Now the dots are gray because there is no active notification for them. As you can see, these black dots here, they do have notification. We click on the day and it will show us the list of events on that day. If there's only one event on the day, it will automatically come up in the update event form, just in case you need to update it. If you don't, you just cancel it. Now the second button was the weekly view. And this gives you a quick view of the week, what's happening this week. Again, clicking on the event if displays the update event, and so you can update it from right here. And that's about it. In case you were wondering why we represent the events in the monthly view as dots, I want to show you the mobile view, or the view on a mobile phone of that screen. As you can see in here, dots are the only logical option. You couldn't put any more information into this small square. So just tapping that square and bringing up the list of events makes much better sense than trying to cram some text into it. For the weekly view, nothing needs to change. It fits quite well here. Perhaps we'll need some scrolling up and down, but other than that, it shows the week quite clearly. So that was just an FYI.